All right, let's have some fun. Today we have a guest with us that was just jumping on. He's got some free time, but had one experience and maybe wants to see if maybe he missed something. So, Ruff, welcome to the stream.
Hi, you
And-
guys. Yeah, it
and
seemed like
our-
only yesterday we were talking.
Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Oh wait, we were.
Yeah.
I feel like me and Mike have got like a daily thing going on here.
Yeah, they're starting to talk. The wives are starting to talk.
Really, huh?
Yeah, and the
So-
thing is, I hope I don't like it because
Yeah, it's a rabbit hole.
it's a rabbit hole.
Well, how
Hey,
many
Big
rabbit
Cafe.
holes? How many rabbit holes can you have?
Just one more.
One more.
Yeah, get out of here.
Well, I was looking. Of course, this is the victories module, is the one that we're playing. It's got the paper map, and I just had to check real quick because I have Supremacy, and Supremacy has the hard mounted board, so that's kind of cool. I appreciate that.
And you
So-
can use that for everything.
Yeah. The board doesn't. Yeah, this is kind of like Flying Colors, where it's a bunch of blue and that's about it.
Well, no, it's a bit more subtle in flying. Don't you ever go at Flying Colours? It's a bit more subtle. You have depths and things, and yeah,
Yeah, that don't play any part of the game. So
different colour. Well, if you go aground, yeah, but
yeah, I guess so. I guess there are a few situations. Well, this does have a ground at the bottom, so yeah, altitude 0 does have a couple hill features down here at the
Yeah,
bottom.
they do. That's really
So-
fanciful.
right.
So, and it can be either ground or water depending on the scenario that you do. So, well, we are in the middle of this and kind of do a real quick. Basically, my Hinkles 111.
Hinkles,
They're Hinkles.
Hinkles. Hinkles.
Hinkles, please.
Hinkles.
Dear
Does it
Lord.
really matter? They're a bunch
Yes.
of Nazis. Anyways,
Yes.
my Hinkles 111s need to get off the map. That's the goal for them, and they move 2 squares each turn, and I can get 16 victory points, and this is a differential victory point. So Mike earned some, I earned some, and then whatever the differential depends on who wins or draws or whatever. I will say I've already knocked out a squadron of his Spitfires, which we have to.
Dare you?
Yeah, I know my ME 109s, or BF 10 ME now. Well, the 109s got, and it's a flight. It's not even a full squadron.
Yeah,
So
down here.
Yep. I should zoom in because So these guys right here.
I must admit, I do like the cards and the counters.
Yes,
They do look
they are really,
Yeah,
really
they're
awesome. So, and then there's the other half of that B109 flight is in a dogfight with the Hurricanes. So,
Yeah, up here.
or how we pronounce it in America, Hurricanes.
Hurricanes, yeah.
Hurricane.
Yep. So we'll see how that goes. I have 3 111s, and I still have a squadron of 109s that are escorting them. So we'll see.
So you've been on a bombing mission. Are you coming back or going to?
Going
Going
to.
to.
Right.
Yes. And the thing was they had late information. So think of it this way, Ruff. It's kind of RAF, the solo game.
Yeah.
They got limited information or late
Right.
information. So
Yeah.
they can only send up a couple of squadrons to do it.
And they're not coordinated. They're coming from different angles at different times.
So you've got this Hurricane right here in N7 started off like down here someplace. This Spitfire was like down here. This guy was actually, I think, started like in this at level 9, and then this Spitfire here came on at like 3 turns or 5 turns or something like that. So
they were caught on the hop. The Brits were
Yes.
caught on the hop.
yes, so but I'll tell you what, I am enjoying this, and maybe we'll see how we play it and see if it adds anything for you, Ruff, and see if it makes
Oh,
you.
God, I hope not.
I'm going to go through a couple like real basic concepts for you, Ruff, to start with,
Thank you.
just so you kind of maybe this will help you understand the game a little bit more too.
And there's the GMT sale coming up. Behave yourself.
There you go.
Yep. So, Mike, why don't you go ahead? We've got everything, and the nice thing is, Ruff, the little button, the lighter thing works. The red
Yes,
circle
good.
thing
I
works.
saw that.
So, if you do have a question, you can go ahead and do that, and just say, "Hey, I got a question." Jump in and ask right away. This is also a learning game for me. So, who knows? Maybe I have the same questions, or I don't know I had that question.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll try and keep quiet. I'm going to just be the British observer.
I need your good British mojo to turn my tide here.
Yeah. Yeah. We've got our accent to carry you through. Don't you worry about that.
There you go.
Jolly good chaps.
Okay, so a couple of really quick concepts for you about that. It's really important in the games to understand movement and then these, air data cards. Movement on the map itself has nothing to do with these cards and like speed, turn, and all the things that are on these cards. These cards' numbers, they all matter when you're actually in a dogfight. So the numbers on these cards, if you go over to your fighter, your
Yep.
109,
Yep.
zoom in on it for Ruff.
You know what? I'm going to zoom it in. And Ruff, you're on here, so you can just highlight it too. But this way,
I've gone big screen here, so I can look at it. So that's
Perfect.
cool.
So put your mouse over the 109. You'll notice that it has your different altitude bands, and that all matters as far as your climb rate goes, and your different speed and turn factors. The climb matters like moving around the main map, but the speed and turn, those numbers matter compared to the other fighter's number that you're in a fight with, you're in combat with. So moving on the main map, you have, depending on the mission that you're flying, you're going to have so many movement points to spend. And then once you get into combat, you jump over to these cards and you use these cards' numbers to compare the two different, combatants and their abilities against each other. That's a really important concept in this game to kind of wrap your head around. The other thing is, the vertical layout of the game. Normally in air games, you have a top-down view, and you're coming from multiple angles, right? But you've got to converge the same hex to get into combat with each other. And you have to track your altitude with a counter or some way to do all that. And in this perspective, our vertical is really easy to see. And we're converging from different angles because you can see my hurricane down here was coming from, from right to left, catching up. I've got other guys coming from left to right, coming in. And that's kind of the top-down view of a normal game. So for me, I think this perspective is awesome. I think it's easier to play an air game in this perspective. It gets a little bit, you have to take some time to get used to doing it. But once you kind of get it, I think it works really good. Those are just a couple of the, overall concepts that I wanted to tell you about. And Tony, I noticed one thing too. I got to get rid of my vector. My vector C should have been gone because
once you hit it.
Well, once we got into combat, that went away, and I was supposed to put a tally on you and stuff. But since that Spitfire has decided to go home,
was it C or was it A? Was it C or A?
Oh, you're right. It is. You're right. It's A.
Yeah. Okay.
And A is this one. Where is C at? Is C?
Wait. No. Yeah. You're right. Oh no. Mine is C.
No.
You have your C
A.
is the hurricane. Yeah. So this one is definitely A. So yeah. And then D is all. There we go. Okay. Yeah.
All right. So
because your B went away as soon as you hit it and we made contact. So yep.
Yeah. Okay, so I only have two left. I have C, which is the hurricane below the 111s. It's headed to a vector Rough. He's headed to right here. He has to continue going here until he tallies some bombers. Well, we just came out of the cloud right here last turn, and I was unsuccessful tallying. So I had to climb towards my vector, which is here, which is from ground control, intercept radar. It's
So
guiding
tallying
me.
is when you see the planes, yeah?
Yeah, when I make visual contact with the
Yeah.
plane.
Right.
So this turn, most likely at one away, I'm going to make contact most likely. And so things could change this turn. Tony's right above with escorts, and he's going to be able to react. So this is something I want to go over with you, Tony. It's kind of
So
giving you your...
Sorry, that BF 109 that's on you there, Mike, at the bottom that's coming up to Vector C, is that moving away from you now?
The 109, you talking about this one right here?
Yeah, yeah.
So he had just finished a fight with this guy right here. So
Yep.
he's actually headed away right now.
Yeah, because he's pointing that way. Gotcha. Right.
Yes. And then this hurricane right here, being Spitfire, he's got to return to base. He broke cohesion and he's out of here.
Oh.
So he's going to have to turn around and head this way.
So he's not heading for C then? He's not heading for that Vector C?
No. He is.
No.
He is
The
not.
C underneath means I tallied him. So my C plane. So if you notice, my 109 is a C here.
Yeah.
It tallied. So that's indicating that my C plane, my C109, tallied him. So those two are connected.
Sorry, I'm being dense here. Whose is that Vector then? C?
That's actually...
No, the counter.
Right here.
Oh,
No,
yeah, that's the Hurricane.
The counter.
Yeah, this one.
No,
this
the
one.
one that's got Vector written on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
This right here.
Ah, yes.
This guy's vector right here.
Ah, right. So right.
So if you look at this, this Spitfire is actually an A. If you take a look, that's an A.
Yeah.
So as soon as I made contact with him, the A vector went away.
Right.
So and I know it's confusing because we have C right here.
Yeah, and I've come in. To be fair, I've come in halfway through the game, so I apologise. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll keep quiet and see if.
No. You're good. And also look at the C that's below that Spitfire. It's in yellow. All of his stuff is yellow. All my stuff is green.
Yeah.
So if you look at the ones up top here, my 109 is tallied by his B, which is green below, and his his Hurricane is tallied by my A, which is yellow. So you can I'm yellow, he's green.
I got you. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that'll probably help out. And honestly, if somebody jumps in with this one, Rough, they're going to ask the same things. And so
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Letters? Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all good. It's all good.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go over a couple things. First, let's talk about the dogfight.
Okay, so we're going to...
the dogfight is going to have its own movement rules. Rough, our Hurricane and our 109 up above are locked in a dogfight.
Yeah.
I didn't want to have one. I wanted to keep flying towards the bombers. But Tony wanted to tie me up in a dogfight, keep me away, and he was successful.
Yeah.
So we're locked in a dogfight. And I'm going to try to, if I don't leave and I'm still around, I'll probably try to get out of this dogfight again if I can. But we'll see what happens.
Also, if you look, there are two aircraft on the Hurricane, and that's actually meaning a squadron. While I only have one silhouette, means I'm a flight, which is half a squadron. So this is the other half of that 109 flight squadron.
So you're being quite brave attacking a full squadron then.
All I'm trying to do, and Mike gave me I'll be honest with you, Mike gave me the idea that all I'm trying to do is, I'm just trying to keep the other people, all of them, like occupied.
You're trying to keep that squadron busy rather than get to the bombers. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah.
If you do the math, he had 2 full squadrons. I had 4 full squadrons. So if he splits both of his squadrons into flights, he's got one flight for each of my squadrons to try to keep them, tied
keep
up.
at bay. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, I mean, their job is to escort, right? To get those
Yep.
bombs where they got to go. Okay, so when it comes down to movement time, Tony, we're going to go through a whole
Yep.
list of stuff and how this dogfight can actually move, and we'll be rolling to see who gets to move it, and you're going to want to move it in a way that's good for you, and I'm going to try to move it in a way that's good for me. So yeah,
10.8.
so that's we'll get into that when that happens. Now let's talk about your reactions. I want you to understand how reactions work, because that's going to happen here real soon when we get into movement. And it's actually, you have a decision to make in the tally phase. So, Ruff, if you would bring up your charts button, you look at the game charts. You want to look at the your chart sequence of play.
Where is that?
It says charts right on it. It's all the way, the first group, all the way to the right. Like kind of in the middle. It says charts.
Don't have that. I've got counters, 2d6, 1d6, blue,
Keep
yellow,
going.
green, red, battle display.
ADC charts.
No, battle display, notes, turn expansions.
Really? How do
Yeah.
you not have charts?
I don't know.
I wonder if that was one of the expansions. Okay, well, just take a look at I have it up here, Ruff. So
Okay. Yeah, I'd rather just watch what you got on the screen, to be honest.
okay, yeah, because that's fine.
So the first thing we're going to do, the setup already done. So we're in the tally phase, right? We're going to attempt to tally our enemies. So something Tony needs to know about for this. So your one dogfight's locked up over here. Your 109, you are able to do a tally at this point with him normally. Now your B squadron of escorts. This is where you have a decision to make. If you tally me or you wait to react to me in either case, since you have tactical flexibility, you will be able to split that squadron if you want. So in either case, you're able to split. So you understand that to begin with.
Yep.
If you tally and you're successful, and let's say you split and you assign the tally to one of the split fighters groups, they are no longer on an escort mission. They now have become a sweep, and they will not be able to react. So in other words, once I get into that, I will get wherever I end up. You can react to me and go where I am. If I'm in your bomber hex, then I'm going to be attacking the bombers and the fighters. If you wait and you just go for a reaction, you'll be able to stop me before I get into those bombers and attack me. The difference would be there is a slight chance that you will not be able to react at all, and I'll get in there without you doing anything to me. It's a very slim chance at being this close to each other. We're only 2 away, and you have a veteran.
Yep.
So basically, you're gonna have to subtract 1 from your die roll.
Oh, I have to add because it's a 6 or higher for the reaction.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
but
I pulled it up on the chart. Yeah, so it's 6 or more is a successful reaction on 2d6. I have to have a successful reaction, I need a 5 or higher.
But remember, there's a difference between success and late.
Yes.
2 to 5, you can late reaction, which would be the same thing as if you tallied me, right? I would be in your bomber hats, but you would still be able to get in there and be the main defender. So basically, the only way that you're not going to get a 1 or less is no reaction. That's what you're worried about, a 1 or less. With 2 dice, right? I mean, you're gonna end up having to -2 for the distance. +1, so you're going to end up minusing 1 from your die roll. So if you rolled snake eyes, it would be a 1, and you'd be no reaction. Okay.
Yeah. The one thing I'm looking at the modifiers for the escort reaction, because I have that up here, is there's a +1 for veteran and a -1 for each square the escort distances away. So if I were to try, let's say, the way it is set up right now, where I'm 2 away, I'd have to take 2 away, so I'd be a -1.
Exactly. On a
modifier.
2d6.
Yeah.
Because the way this works is I would go, I have to announce I'm going to enter your bomber hex. Let's say I'm doing it right here. I'm going to enter your bomber hex right above me. Then you would stop me in N7 before I do it and try to react into there. Okay?
It sounds good. Yep.
Okay. So we are at tally right now.
Yep.
And I'm going to go ahead and attempt to. You're first. Raiders are first.
Yep.
So
I'm the Raiders. I am not going to attempt to tally anything right now.
Okay.
So those B109s in N9.
Yes.
And Mike is going to try and attack those Heinkels in N8 from N7, and you're going to come down and try and stop him, yeah?
That's the whole idea, yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Actually, he's going to move before that happens. So each of these are going to move 2. So this lead bomber is going to be here. There'll be another one here. There'll be another one here, and we'll see who I go after. But I'm gonna tally one of them.
As they fly past, you're gonna try one as they fly past, yeah.
Right. So if I tally this guy, then he's going to go here. I can go here, and get to him. He will stop me here and try to get to me in N8 is actually probably where it's going to happen.
Interesting.
Yep. Oh, Jester's in. We was out all morning, so yep. Jester, I sent you an email if you do want to jump in.
Yeah, I've come on. Yeah, I can see him now. I can see his.
Okay, that's weird.
That's weird.
And Tweezer's jumped in, so
I tell you what, I can't see him on the YouTube because I've got them both up. I can see him on the StreamYard. Weird.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So I'm not going to tally. You're going to try to tally, right?
I am going to try to tally. I'm trying to tally right above me. I'm going to tally your W.
Okay.
All right. So I need to roll my charts.
Oh, there it is. Mike, if you want to stop sharing your screen.
Oh, am I sharing still?
Yeah.
Oh, we're all here. The gang's all here.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, they're trying Tweez. They're trying to get me to like the game. Let's hope not.
There we go. I couldn't see you, Jester, because Mike had his screen shared and like your thing didn't pop up. But we're in Vassal, so if you want to jump in Vassal, you can jump in as well and take a look and see what we're about. We're really just getting started. So Mike, you're going to try to tally one of my Heinkels 111s, and you need I think, what is it, 1 or greater?
I'll need 2. I got to be greater than.
Oh,
your
it's greater.
distance.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
If you bring up the tally thing, so
Yeah, let's see here. Flag. There it is. Tally right here. If the roll is greater, not equal to, greater than the distance to the target, place a tally marker on the enemy unit. Maximum tally distance is 9, and then there's a bunch of die roll modifiers here.
And one of these is going to apply to me. Target is a formation of 3 or more squadrons.
Yep. So you're going to get +2.
+2 to my die roll. So basically, I can't fail this.
Nope.
None of the rest of these apply to me. If I was veteran, if I had a veteran crew, veteran crew, it'd be another +1. Green would be a -1. The target's in the sun, though. You are in the sun.
Oh, so that's right, because it's right above. Yep.
So I'm a -1. I'm actually a +1 to my die roll.
Yep. So
I'm going to go ahead and roll 1 die. This doesn't really matter, but I'll do it anyway.
Well, if you got a 1, you'd be at just a 2.
Right, so, and I'm only one away, so I would still be good.
Yep. So you got 2, 3, so you're good. So you tallied. So I am going to tally by green.
Yeah.
And that'll be C. Yep.
Chester, just jump in. If you have any questions and you want to learn the game, we'd be happy
I'm just watching you guys, and just if I have something, I'll give you guys a holler.
Yeah, same here.
I'll try to be kind of explanatory for you. So my hurricane here have tallied this squadron of 111s, and I'm too far away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm too far away to tally anymore, so I'm not going to attempt here. This guy is returning to base, so he's not going to do any kind of. We were supposed to take care of this last time.
I think it's at the. Oh, it could be at the movement, isn't it?
No, it's actually at the administration.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So he's gone. So that Spitfire's gone. Then I will allow him to.
You're okay with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. Yeah.
Basically, if you weren't okay with that, I would try to roll to escape, and we would be using some modifiers in the die roll. And that's in case you wanted to try to chase him and get more victory points from him. But if you're letting him go, then he has to go. So we can just move him to the side, and he is no longer in play.
Yeah, I took out that squadron of Spitfires, Jester, with just a flight of 109s.
Ooh, nice, nice.
Actually, I scared him because the cohesion. It was the cohesion roll that it failed. So
yeah, they left without even losing one airplane.
Yeah,
and that was my expert pilot too. He's going to be demoted. All right, so we're going to go to movement time. So
wing leaders. Oh, hold on, Tweezers. Wing leaders, no. But we do have some experts and some veterans, but not any wing leaders per se.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, right, so
movement for these guys, because this is a really important part of the game. So I'll go over in quickly for Chester and Ruff.
And I'll pull up the sequence of play because there's good notes on that.
During the movement phase, squadrons move. After that, they drop tanks or jettison bombs. None of that's going to apply. Escorts can react to enemies attempting to move into the bomber stream. That's going to apply, and then resolve barrage, fire attacks, anti-aircraft stuff happens during this time. The barrage attacks. None of that. We have no anti-aircraft in this scenario. So basically, we're going to be moving and reacting. And a really important part of this game, which makes this game really great to play solo, is you're on a very strict movement allocation, like who gets to move when. And it's makes solo play really, really good. So the first thing that we do is we're going to move. So we go over to the right side and we go move order under notes, and it says dogfights. So we're going to do dogfights first. The way this works is we're going to roll one die, Tony. A 1 to 3, you get to move it. 4 to 6, I get to move it.
Okay, so I'll roll it since I'm the attacker on that. So 1d6. It's a 4, so you get to decide.
I get to move it. So I'm allowed to move it into an adjacent space, but I'm not allowed to go any higher in altitude. So these 3 are not eligible. I can leave it where it is, or I can move it into any of these spaces. And I am going to move it here. The reason why I do... Go ahead.
No, I was going to say I figured you would, so that way if you're able to escape, you'll be able to get to the bomber stream a little bit easier.
Exactly. If I can get out of this, right, your bombers are going to be moving. I may be tied up here for another turn, and then you might move it this way. So I'm trying to give myself as much time as I can to get to these bombers. That's why I moved it in that direction. And it got down a little bit lower, too. So that's done. The dogfight is moved. So let's go back to our move order. So escorts will move. So your 9s are still on escort mission. So they move 2.
1, 2.
So all escorts move. And then in the next one, all bombers move.
So 1, 2. Now, do you get to move after because you tallied? Because it tallied?
I do. So you stop right there.
Mm-hmm.
Normally, all the bombers would move, and then all unalerted fighters move, and then alerted fighters move. Now, we start the scenario. Some of us were alerted. I was all alert. All my British were alerted. We knew the raid was coming. Radar was vectoring us in. We were alert. All of the German stuff was unalerted. They didn't know until they actually saw, the British. Then they all became alerted. So everybody that matters is alert now. So there's no unalerted fighters that are moving. It's all alerted. But anytime a fighter has somebody else tallied, they have to move right after their tallied opponent moves. So I have to break the sequence here, and I have to move because my C hurricane right here has this Heinkel tallied, and he moved. So now I must move, and I'm going to gesture. If you look down and put your cursor on my hurricane ADC card.
Oh, yep. I'll bring it up real quick. I'll bring it over. Let's see here. Hurricane. There we go.
And you put your mouse over
there. There we go. Oh, he's watching, so I got it. So yeah.
If you look,
I'm not invested, Mike. I don't want to.
Oh, okay.
No, I've got it on this. He's watching the screen, so I've got it up there. I put it right there, so it's huge.
Perfect. You'll notice that on that card, we have altitude, the different altitude bands, and I'm at 7, so I fall between 3 and 11. And I'm looking at my climb rate. My climb rate is a 2, which means the first hex that I climb into, I have to spend 2 movement points. And then every hex after that costs me 2 movement. Every hex that I climb costs me 2 movement. So you'll notice, like, if I was at 0 to 2, if I was 0, I could spend, if I had 3 movement points, I could spend 1 and 2 to climb up 2 levels because my climb rate's only 1. 1 for the first one. Sorry, take that back. 2 for the second one, because it always costs 2 for the second one that you go into. So right now, basically what this means is I'm allowed in one turn to go up 1 altitude band. I have 3 movement points because I'm in a intercept mission. So I have 3 movement points that I can spend on the movement map. Don't get that confused with that speed rating on that card. It has nothing to do with moving on the big map. Movement points on the big map only, depending on the mission that you're flying, gives you movement point allowance. So I'm in an intercept. I can go 3 movement points. It's going to cost me 2 to climb. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to climb to here. And I am going to, I have 1 left because I have 3. I'm going to go 1 into here. But since I'm entering a bomber right here, I have to stop and allow him to try to react to me.
And of course, I'm going to react. That's the reason why I didn't tally you, is so I couldn't attempt to react. So in this case, my reaction, I have to roll 2d6.
Yep.
A 6 or more is a successful. A 2 to 5 is a late reaction, which means he can move in, and then I can move in later. But he's in there and can do a thing. So this, if I'm successful, I keep him from moving in there this turn.
Yes,
so
you will get me in the hex that I'm in.
Yeah, and so he's veteran, so I get a +1 status. But it's how many hexes is it away? It is 1 hex away, so they cancel each other out. So basically 2d6, and I need a 6 or greater. Here we go. And I got a 5. So I have a late reaction.
You have a late reaction. So that means I'm going to get to move into this, and now you may react.
Which means I can move in.
You can move your entire squadron in there if you want, or you can split your squadron.
Yep.
And leave half. You can leave 1 flight, which will still be on escort duty.
Yep.
The other one now becomes a sweep, so you'll need to go to your other board and take care of, all that stuff.
Yeah. So he'll be. It's not labels. Is it markers?
ID. It's ID.
Oh, ID. Yep. Yep. So he'll be ABC. I think I'm D.
You keep calling me Mike.
I know.
So that'll be D. It'll be D. Okay.
So go ahead and do all that. You got to put it on your other card too.
Yep. So let's see. I'm yellow. So clone. And so now he's a sweep. So we'll clone the sweep, and he's a veteran.
Yep. And change him from C to D.
What are you doing?
0.
D. There we go.
And the low
got that all done.
And the ammo goes with him. No.
No.
He
hasn't done anything yet. So okay, so that's all switched over. And if you notice, this is now a D. He's a flight, and so we moved in. So
right,
now I assume I got loud there. That we continue on with the move orders, correct?
You do. So your bombers continue to move.
Okay, so 1, 2, and 1, 2.
All right. So now all the bombers are moved. Now we do unalerted fighters. There are none. Now alerted fighters. And we have 2 left. You have your guy here, and I have my guy here. So since
Okay.
they're both alerted, now we go into initiative order, and it's lowest to highest move. And if they're 2 at the same altitude, then we look at their speed ratings
Speed,
on,
yeah.
on the cards. And
Okay, so I'm going to go first since I'm not in that same altitude. So, so I'm going to rotate him first clockwise. There we go.
Okay.
And then we're going to go 1. And then we're going to 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
So that's good. Okay.
Hold on a second. Go back to where you were.
Okay. That was right here.
Yeah. That's
My dive should be taken off, shouldn't it? Yeah, because I'm not diving anymore.
Yeah, you're not.
I need to change it to climb. Yeah.
But no, you can't do that because now you're back on a sweep mission, which means you have to fly straight.
Oh, okay. Until I tally something.
Until you tally, or you could try to recombine with your squad. So we could read about that, and that might give you freedom to fly back up to I-9.
Okay. So recombine.
Yeah, that's going to probably be in movement, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see here.
Ooh, it's not there's not recombine. Or maybe it's just combine.
Flights after splitting. Both flights shared. No, that's just doing that. Intercept. It could be in missions too, right? It could be in the type of missions.
Yeah.
Formations. Escorts. Escorts. Sweep. Might be in sweep.
So a sweep is you're looking for enemy aircraft, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it gives you he's alerted. It's 3. Yeah.
From a sweep squadron can also do the following: form up.
Oh, that's what it is. It's form up. Okay.
And an X escort. Okay, so you were on that plane came from your A squadron, which was not an escort.
You know what? I mean, we can look this up, but I'm kind of gonna go after that Spitfire is kind of my idea with this flight to kind of entangle him.
Now let's okay. This might be better for you. Support.
Okay.
Move 3 movement points per turn via the shortest route towards a friendly fighter squadron on the same radio net, and those 2 are on the same radio net.
Yep, because they're the same ones. Yep, you're right.
Has a tally. So your A has a tally.
Yep. Okay.
So you could do support.
Okay. Now is that a mission or do I just
You're still on a sweep mission.
Okay.
You can either just fly straight to the left, or you can fly up towards A, which is probably the smart thing to do, right?
So he can fly up to A, but he can only go one box because that's 2 movement points, and he gets only 3.
Right. You could go here too if you wanted to. You could go here, or you could just stay there and circle.
I'll just stay there and circle with the 1 movement point.
All right. So he moved. Now this guy's moving over here, my Spitfire. 1, 2, 3. And we're done moving.
Okay, so then we look at our charts again, and the next thing we sequence of play is combat. Resolve direct fire flak attacks. Nope. Resolving bomb attacks. Nope. Resolve air combat. Order
Yes.
determined by Raider.
We only have one, so I imagine we're going to do the one that we're going to do, right?
What don't we have dogfights? When's the dogfight actually happen?
You know what? That's true. We do have dogfights, and you need to put on your 109, your D 109.
Yeah.
We need to put a diving marker on him because he came.
Oh yeah, because he dove. Yep. Markers.
Yes. Which combat would you like?
Let's go with the dogfight first.
All right. I don't see your dive mark. Oh, there it is. Okay.
There we go. Yeah.
All right. So let's do a dogfight. All right. I'm going to bring up my. Which one is this? This is a hurricane, right? I'm going to bring my hurricane up by your. Bring them both over here for everybody.
Yeah.
For those to see.
There we go.
Now we're going to be using our air data cards. This is when they really come into play here. We're going to do a dogfight. Now, dogfights have their own set of rules for combat. They work a little bit different than normal combats.
Okay.
Can I ask you a question real quick, guys? Sorry.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I'm in the module right now.
Yeah.
And I don't see the data cards, but I see them on the live stream. So
Yeah, same here. But
There's a few extensions. I'm wondering if they were on there.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we have an extension that has on there.
oh, you got something we can't see. All right, that's
Yeah,
fine. I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing something. Sorry.
Yeah.
guys.
no, that's why I'm watching the stream, because I can't see it on the Vassal mod, so it's easier to watch it on the stream.
Okay.
So we have dogfight behavior.
Okay. Let's see here.
So the winner of the dogfight moves. We did that. Dogfights cannot move. Did that. That's dogfight movement. Dogfight.
Let's see. Squadron in a dogfight roll for air combat and combat phase as normal. So it is the combat. It is the air combat as normal.
Yeah, but there are some restrictions in this. The attacker is the side with the squadron that has the higher basic turn value. In a dogfight, you cannot use speed. You must use turn only.
Okay. Well, we both have 5s.
Okay, so we are tied.
Yes.
And if both sides have the same basic turn value, roll randomly. So odd me, even you.
Okay. Go ahead and roll it.
No, go ahead. I'm in my rules right now.
Okay. Odd. So I am the attacker. Oh, wait, no. Odd is you, evens me. So yes. So you're the attacker.
I'm the attacker this time. Okay. Well, maybe this will go a little bit better for me this time. See, Ruff always brought me good luck.
Good. Go get him. Go get him.
Okay, so I'm going to pull up
Ruff is just rooting for the Brits. That's all he's doing.
Yeah. Of course I am.
I need to smell.
Air combat table. Okay, so I've got the air combat table up here so you guys can take a look.
Hi, Nerdy.
Nerd. All right, air combat. Here we go. So the first thing that we're going to do is, since we're in a dogfight, this has to be a turning dogfight. Normally, the attacker can decide if you want to make it a speed combat or a turning combat. And that's when you would look at your 2 data cards to see which one you have the advantage in. And in this case, his speed is a little bit better than my speed, so he wants a speed combat. But since we're locked in a dogfight, we can only use turning, and he's also not the attacker, so he doesn't get to choose. But if he was the attacker and got to choose, he would definitely choose a speed over turning. So he has the
I
advantage.
did, and I chose the speed with the one that is no longer that's no
Yes.
longer in the fight. So because
Well,
my
you
speed was higher.
did this one too, right? Because we've already had one round of combat with this one.
Yeah, that's
He's-
right. Yep. Yeah.
It was a
Nothing
speed.
happened though. Nothing happened.
Well, no, I'm disrupted.
Oh, that's right. You are disrupted. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you disrupted me. So looking at this air combat table, top left-hand corner, we have modifiers to our speed and turning. The top one is for if we're loaded with bombs or gun pods or torpedoes. None of that matters. So we're looking
Yep.
down at this other one, modifiers to speed rating. Well, neither one of us are doing a speed. This is not a speed combat, so
Yeah.
we don't do that one. So now all we're going to do is we're going to look at our differential, and I have a turn of 5. You have a turn of 5, so we're on the 0 column right now. Our
Mhm.
differential is 0.
Yep.
Now we're going to apply each of these modifiers to our individual speeds. For each additional fighter or squadron or flight in the hex, there are no additionals. There's no other things. It's just
Yep.
one-on-ones. That doesn't apply. You're veteran,
Yep.
so you're going to go up by 1.
Yep. So I'm at a +1. 109 is
Now-
+1. You're at a 0 still, correct?
I am,
Yeah.
well,
Well, so yeah, we'll get to it.
the differential, I'm a -1, you're a
Yep.
+1.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Differential.
Okay. Yeah, because it's a
We
differential.
know.
Yeah.
Unit is a flight, not a squadron. Yes, that's you.
So we're back to zeros.
We're back to zeros. Squad is disrupted or broken. Yes, that's me. We're back to a +1 for you, -1 for me. Squadron is defending using rigid doctrine. Yes,
Yes.
that's me. I'm at a -2. You're at a +2. And these are not single aircrafts.
Yep.
Does one side have an edge?
You do have an edge with this hurricane.
Right. On the card, it says edge. That means you're still at a +2, and I get to shift from my -2 to the right one. So I'm a -1, you're a +2.
Yep.
So these are worked out separately then. It's not one overall throw. You both have to
No,
throw.
it is one. It is, yeah, we're each going to get to throw on this.
Yep.
Right.
So I'm going to do mine first. I'm going to do my attackers. I'm on the -1, and my attacker die roll modifiers. Head on, no. Defenders evading, no. Attacker bounces the defender, no. I do not have an expert. I don't have gyro gun sights. There's no weather. I have no modifier. I'm a straight roll on the -1.
One.
Here we go. That's how we roll. Yes, sir. A big 3.
Which is a flat nothing.
A big
No. No.
Okay.
The
So-
Brits, they just couldn't
They couldn't.
aim straight, I guess.
No.
Okay. So I'm the defender. So head on combat, that's not. Defender's evading, nope. Attacker bounce, nope. Defender has an expert. I do. Well, let me see if that's the one. Hold on. Yes, because this is A. I do have my expert.
Okay.
So I do
Plus-
have an expert. No gyro sights. Weather modifier, nope. And defense rating, nope.
No. That's
And the only thing I will say, I do have a -1 for my ammo. Does that count on this die?
Oh, yeah, you know what? I did too. So mine was a whopping 2.
Okay, so I have a +1 -1. So I have a straight roll on the +2.
There you go.
Let's see if my guys can be a little bit more damaging. 6.
Ooh.
is
Okay.
one hit.
So that's one hit. So this is how this works, guys. I'm gonna just put this counter over here, like on my plane, to let me know that I have a possibility of taking a loss. So let's go back to the charts and let's go to losses and cohesion.
Okay, losses in cohesion. Here we go.
So each one of these counters represents a bunch of planes. So there's a chance that one of my planes may get shot down or get a little bit jacked up. So if you look up at the losses, Tony's going to roll a die. He's going to add his firepower that's on his ADC card, which is a 1. So he's going to roll a die, add 1, and if he is greater than my protection, which is a 4, then he will get. If he's less than my protection, no losses. Equal, I will get a straggler. I'll have to. If I already have a straggler in the group, it becomes a full loss. If he rolls over my protection, then I'm going to suffer a loss.
Okay, so I rolled a 4. I get a +1 for firepower and a +1 for extrovert. So I get a 6. So 6 is greater than 4. At least last time I checked. I don't know about this new math that's out there, but I still think 6 is greater.
Tony, there are three types of people: those that know maths and those that don't.
And me.
and then those who teach.
Yeah. If you can't play, you coach. If you can't coach, you teach.
Yep.
And if you can't teach, you make laws about teaching. That's so you did take a loss. So in this case, you did take a loss for sure. So
if you guys open up my green wing display,
okay.
So take a look at that, and that'll show you a flight. That's not A flight. That is, which flight is that? It's B flight.
Yep.
It goes here on B flight. So B flight is rigid doctrine. They're disrupted. I'm low ammo, and one of my planes have been shot down. That's 1 victory point for Tony.
That's not going well, Mike.
Nope, not going well. I have very low hopes.
Tweezer says ammo only modifies cohesion rolls.
Okay, well,
which makes sense because it's not listed anywhere, so that would make sense. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yep.
So either way, I would have been wait a minute, that might have changed that.
Take a look.
I rolled a 6.
Be down to a 5.
Would have been down to a 5. Yep. Oh no, I rolled a 6. I rolled a 6 straight. Yeah, I rolled a 6 straight, so we're okay.
No. You rolled a 4. And we added 2 to it, which made it a 6.
Yeah, no, I mean for my actual fight.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so we're still good.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. We're okay.
Okay. So
watch him, Mike. Watch him.
I know. Sneaky that way.
Okay, so the ammo low is only for the cohesion table. Okay.
And then if we stick around, we're gonna add to these counters after we've taken our cohesion roll. So now we're going to do that. Losses.
And I have to do that too, by the way. Cohesion is on both sides.
It is.
And that only happens after a dogfight?
After any type of combat, yes.
Yeah. So you're just being scattered. Is that what you're
yeah,
that's potential. Yeah.
So I'm already disrupted. So if you look at the cohesion table, you'll notice that there's a die roll that we're going to do 2 die. And if there's 2 columns. There are fighters, and then there are bombers and flak. So if you're taking damage from flak or a bomber is checking their cohesion, then we're on that far right one. In this case, we're on the fighter column. And numbers mean level of disruption. 1 is just disrupted. 2 would be 2 levels of disruption, which means broken, and you must return to base. My hurricanes are already disrupted, so if I just take 1 level here, I am going to have to break off and head back home. I need a 7 or greater to be okay. Now let's total up my modifiers. Total of the squadron's lost markers. Well, I have one, so there's a -1. Squadrons of veteran, nope. Green, nope. Squadrons on the attacking side of combat, yes, I'm the attacker. So now I'm back to 0. Luftberry, no. Squadron is a flight with no radio, nope. I am low ammo, so there's a -1. I'm not depleted ammo and no weather. I'm a -1, Tony.
Oh, God.
Yep, I agree with that.
This is not going to be good the way I roll. Here we go. Later, we're going home. So now I took one more thing of disruption, so I'm going to flip it to the broken side, and I'm going to flip this guy. No, I'm not going to flip him. I'm going to have to pull out another one. Oh, no, mission.
It's in the green. There we go.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to clone this one. And I'm going to bring it down. So I got 2 return to bases. Oh, this is not going swimmingly. All right. Now
Is
you
that the
got to
whole
take
squadron or just that one plane?
the whole squad.
The whole squadron, crikey.
Yeah, it basically dispersed it so bad
That
that they don't know where they're at, basically.
they're going home.
Yeah. And I've actually read stories of like a 30-second dogfight, and then it was over with, and the pilot had no idea where he was and had
And
to
he
go
looked
back
around
home.
and there's nobody there.
There's nobody there. Yeah. They're
weird.
so focused on the dogfight that they totally can't see it. So, okay, now I have to roll for cohesion as well. It's I don't get out of it, so I do. So charts here. So I have, and if we pull up my yellow chart here, I have no losses. So this is A. I am a veteran, so I get a +1. Not green. I am not on the attacking side. I'm not a Luftberry. I do have low ammo, so I get a -1 there. And that's it.
-1.
I'm a straight 0.
Oh, right.
Yep, veteran and then low ammo, so straight 0. So here we go, 2d6. I got a 7, so I'm okay. So no cohesion issues there. Now, do I go to depleted ammo since I've gone through 2 fights?
Yes, you go to depleted ammo. And I also go to depleted ammo in case you want to chase me.
There's no point in doing that if you're both depleted. Is that right?
No, we can continue to fight, but now we have a -2 on our cohesion. So just because it's depleted doesn't mean we're out.
Right.
Maybe some of the planes in the formation are out, and the chances of us breaking off increase right at depleted ammo.
Yeah. I keep forgetting that it's more than one plane. It's some may be completely out of ammo, some are low, some are not fired so much. Yeah.
Let me zoom this back out, and then so we can get the cards back. You got a hurricane there? Yeah. Okay. So I
got my extensions loaded, so now I can see everything.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, they don't take too long to get loaded. Luckily, they're not. Some of them I have, but I'm gonna have to have my Hinkles here as well. So because we got another
Hinkles.
Hinkle.
Ankles. The
Don't call them ankles.
Oh yeah, you're right. We do need your Hinkles.
Yep. Okay.
That triggered me.
Okay, so I'm kind of curious to see how this one rolled. I kind of had an idea how the dogfight would go. I have no idea how this one's going to go since there's multiple planes and one's a bomber and stuff like that. So
I believe when the dogfight breaks up, I think there is where
a squadron leaves a dogfight as soon as it's broken, separates the squadron from the stack facing in any direction. If one or both sides in a dogfight are broken, removed from play due to losses, remove the dogfight marker. Any remaining unbroken squadrons immediately turn to any desired facing. Ooh.
There you go. That's what I thought. So
Yep.
you're
So
going to choose where you would like to go. Same with me. Clone.
okay, control. Oh, it wasn't. It won't let me flip it. I thought it would let me flip it.
Well, you can flip it. There's a way to do it. There's definitely a way to do it.
There we go. Hit reset. It's the reset one.
Okay.
So, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Cool. So mark is rotate. Shift.
Okay. So
That's not working.
to resolve combat, the attacker and the defender each roll a die. Okay.
All right. So in this one that we're over here,
Mm-hmm.
you are automatically the defender because you have a bomber in the hex.
Okay.
We each state what type of who's our primary combatant.
Okay.
For me, of course, it's my fighter. Of course, for
Yep.
you, it's your fighter.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm going to put my bomber that has no attacking capability at all. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so what's going to happen now is you're going to have an additional flight in the hex because you have a bomber.
Okay.
Right. So
got it. So it's really not going to be too much different.
Not too much, but let's say I say I do 3 points of damage against you.
Yeah.
Then I have to do evenly disperse it. So I put like one against your bomber, one against your fighter, and then another one against your bomber.
Okay.
So
does it start with the primary combatant, or do you get to choose?
I get to choose
Okay.
which one that we might read on that, but I believe I get to choose. I could be wrong on that. Okay, so I'm going to bring up my charts. And go to air combat. And we've got to have to decide if this is going to be a turning or a speed combat.
But you get to choose that, right? Because you're the attacker.
I'm the attacker. This is not head on because I did not enter your space from your front 3 spaces. So for you guys, you two watching, if I would have entered from here, here, or here, it would have been a head-on attack. Because these are the front 3 facing hex to the bombers. But I came in from here, so it's not a head-on attack. If it was a head-on attack, if I was coming in here, I'd have no choice. It would have to be a speed attack. But since I'm not, I can choose between speed and turn. And turn is better for me, but turn also can be a bit of a problem for me because of his defense. He's got a 0 defense for his bombers, which means if I come in from if I make it a speed attack, his defense doesn't. It's a 0. It won't apply. But he gets to add 2 to that into turning attacks, which means it's going to make it a little bit better for. And I'm just going to show you how that works because my turning is better than my speed. So I'm going to go with the best possible I have. I'm going to use turning. So we're going to have a turning fight. So here we go. We don't use the top one again because it's not speed. I am climbing. So I'm a -1. You're a +1 because you are.
Well, that's for speed ratings. The top one's speed and turn. The bottom one's speed only.
You're right. You're right.
Yep.
It's a turn.
Yeah, so none of these are the basic speed and turn mod values aren't going to change because we don't have any of the modifiers.
Right.
And since we're not doing speed.
Another reason why I don't want to do a speed one. Right?
Yeah.
So again, we're at 0. It's going to end up being just like the other one, but there's going to be a couple of extra things on down below. So for me, looking at my modifiers, for each additional fighter, squadron, or flight in the hex, no. That's no good for you either because there's not another fighter squadron.
Yeah, fighter squadron. Yeah, okay, got it. That makes sense.
So I'm not veteran. I'm not green.
Oh, I'm veteran though.
Right, which will make you a +1, me
+1, yep.
-1.
Mm-hmm.
This guy's not disrupted or broken. I am rigid.
So that puts you at -2, me at a +2.
Right. And then it's not a single aircraft.
You do have the edge, so it's going to be the same. It's going to be exactly the same.
Right.
Okay.
+2 for you, -1 for me.
Yep.
It's not head on. You're not evading. No bounce. Attackers, I'm not expert. No gyro, nothing. I'm, again, no modifiers on the -1. This is really where I need a 12. 7.
A 7 on the -1 is 1 hit, 1 loss. Okay.
So that'll be 1. So what I'd like to do here is take. What happened to our loss counter? Where'd it go?
I have no idea.
It's gone. Okay. All right. Just go find another one.
Yep.
Where was that at? I know I had trouble finding it last time for some reason. No, not there. Wing display. That'd be wing display, right?
Combat, yeah. Wing display combat.
Okay, so I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to put it against your bomber.
Okay.
And we'll check on that to make sure that's correct.
I actually didn't see anything. I was looking and I didn't see anything
Okay.
particularly where it said which way it has to go, but it's probably in there someplace.
I don't see anybody correcting this, so I think you must be right.
Yep. Okay. So then now I do my rolling. So because we both do rolls. And so I've got.
So this is what you have.
Not head on, not defending. I'm not an expert. Okay, I have nothing.
No, defense rating.
Okay.
Increased by 2 in a turning fight. So
okay.
Your defense rating is what your bombers have.
Okay, they have a 0.
So your bombers are actually helping you.
Oh, okay.
So you get to add 2 to your die roll because I'm flying around your bombers, getting shot up by them and your fighters.
Okay, I gotcha. So okay, so I got a +2 on the +2.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. +2 on the +2. So I've got 5 + 2 is a 7, which is a 1 loss as well.
Okay, so let's go ahead and clone that sucker. Bring that over here. So that is what we have. Now we go to losses.
Okay.
Your protection is a 4, or it would be a 5 if I was coming at you head on.
Yeah, I see that.
But it's not. So you're a 4, and I'm a 1. And primary combatant is an expert. Nope. No gun. Head on target protection H. No. primary bat guns? No. So I'm just a straight roll with a +1.
And I have a defensive 4.
Correct. 6.
So you got a 6, so they take the loss.
You take
so
the loss.
green.
So clone that counter, and or just drag it over. Just drag that counter over to your bombers.
And so that's W.
So you lost a
Okay,
bomb.
got it.
So I have I have 2 victory points. You have 1 victory point right now.
Yeah, because they're each 2 victory points. Yeah.
Each bomber I
makes
shoot
sense.
down is worth 2.
Yep. Okay, so now I roll for my 1 loss for you,
Yep.
and I don't have an expert in this one, so it's just a straight roll again.
Okay.
Yep. So 1d6. Here we go. I rolled a 1, so no loss.
That's what I'm talking about. Damn.
So basically, you got rid of one of my bombers. Is kind of the idea behind it.
Hurrah!
And they were so excited. Yay.
All right. Now we have to move on to cohesion. And each one of your planes will have to take cohesion and also mine. So I'll go ahead and do mine first. I'm rolling here. I have I don't have any losses in this. Not veteran, not green. I am on the attacking side, so I get a +1.
+1.
No luck berry, no depletion, none of that stuff. I'm +1 on 2 dice. We go. Oh, we're
You're
okay. We're hanging in there.
Okay.
The chaps
So,
hanging in there.
finally, they're not They're not being sent home.
Nope.
No.
So,
Who are you rolling
Keep
for
control of
first?
these traits.
yep.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. So we're gonna start with the 109s. No losses on the 109s. They are veterans, so it's a +1. So we're gonna start with the 109s. No losses on the 109. Okay, 2d6 +1. I get a 12, so he's safe.
They're okay. Now you're bombers.
Bombers, they do have a
Now-
loss, so that's minus.
Now you're on the
Minus-
bomber. You're on the bomber
Okay.
section.
Okay, so it's harder to get rid of the bombers for cohesion.
Yeah. This is where I need a nice low roll so we can get you disrupted.
I do have a -1, but I think that's it. Yep, it's just a -1 because of my 1 loss. Yep.
Yeah.
Here we go. -2d6 -1. I'm okay. I got a 8, so they're good.
Okay.
Okay.
If I could have disrupted them, you guys. So for each one of his squadrons that leaves the map, he is going to receive 6 victory points.
Ah.
But if I could disrupt him, it's half. He would receive 3 instead. And, I shot one of them down, so theoretically he's only really up by 1. Right? If I shoot another one down, now he's behind in the victory points. So there's a chance at the end I could pull this out, but it's going to be a very slim chance.
No, especially if you throw dice like I was last night.
Ooh, like I'm throwing. Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
That is. Now we need to put depletion on our fighters.
Yep. Low ammo or deplete. Okay, so
Bombers don't get them.
okay, so that is D. So we're gonna clone and drop him down to D. Okay.
Squeeze. Okay. And we are done with all of our attacking.
Okay, back to the sequence of play. So that's combat's done. And so we go to administrative play. So roll to escape Raider player first.
You don't have anybody escaping. I do.
Yep.
Are you going to just let him go?
Yeah,
or-
I'm going to let him go.
Okay, so he's going to go. All right. He's gone.
Leaves him with 2 squadrons now against. So, okay. And let's see here. So change victors or vectors. We don't need to worry about that. Unless you want to change your 1 vector. You have 1 vector left.
No, my vector's good.
Okay. And then change escorts to sweep. They all but one of them is still an have been changed, but I'm going to keep the escort the same just in case I need it.
Yep.
Now, do we decide if they're in a dogfight now? That is the one thing that's not on here.
That's a good question. I don't. Then let's go back to dogfight behavior. I don't know if we can become a dogfight when
If both
when
sides
they're-
have unbroken fighter squadrons remaining after cohesion is rolled, check to see if a dogfight begins. If both players agree to dogfight, the dogfight begins. If they do not agree, it does not begin. A player must refuse a dogfight if his side is claiming defensive modifiers from evasion or aloofberry in a preceding combat. If the player refuses a dogfight but his opponent does not, each player
Yeah.
rolls 1 die. So,
We're gonna be
and
awesome.
yep, and basic speed value. So basically, my speed is 5, so it would be 5 plus a single d6. If
Yep.
you don't want to fight.
No, I don't want a dogfight. I'm sure you do.
I do want a dogfight. Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and roll
Okay, I got a 9.
it. All right, you got a 9. I'm a 4. So a 4 plus 4 is an 8. We are in a dogfight.
Now the bombers don't get put into that. It's just the 2.
Oh, just the 2 fights. So you put it on top of that and grab a dogfight counter and put it on top of us.
Okay. Hey, we're getting into this. We're doing a lot of different stuff with this game.
Yep.
Okay.
But again, you haven't seen all of the, like, this is very vanilla. This is just the basic stuff.
And I'm already enjoying it. What are you thinking, Ralph? How are you thinking it so far?
It's yeah.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to say yes because then he's going to have to catch up and get all of them.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jester, what are you thinking?
Tester is not in.
All right.
Okay. Okay. So we did our administration, and yep, we moved the turn marker.
I did.
so Tony wanted to go into a dogfight to keep you away from his bombers, yeah.
Yes, exactly. And
So
now he's got 2 more flights. He's got 3 flights that, I mean, he could still mess around with. And I still have 1 squadron of Spitfires coming in.
yeah, in G9, yeah.
Yeah. Not looking good for the old Brits.
No, don't.
Not looking good.
Take this tally marker off here. Okay.
He does have to score. I think he has to score like,
It's 18 points.
I think you have to score like 18 points.
It's 16. It might be 16. Let me take a look here. I've got it right here. Well, almost right here. V04. I have to have 16 more than Mike for a German victory.
He's got 16 more than me right now. I have 1 more than him.
And if I get the bombers off,
16.
they're 6 points each, so that's 18.
I got to stop one of them from getting off. Basically, is what I got to do.
Right.
Okay, so now we're back to the next turn.
Okay.
So-
Now with the speed up, I don't have to explain as much. We've
Yep.
gone through the whole turn.
Okay, so we're gonna tally phase, which I am going to try to tally.
Okay. Who's gonna try to tally who?
C is going to try to tally D.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 away.
Yep.
You need to roll over 3.
No modifiers on the tally,
Roof
right?
Line,
There
East
are.
Front, Mediterranean, Winter War, Terrain Pack, Operation Award.
Are you veteran?
Yes.
+1 because you're veteran.
Okay. Yep. So +1. So and it's 1d6.
Yep.
And I rolled a 1. Plus
That
1 is a
was-
2, so no tally.
No tally there. Okay. How about A?
Deploy Plan, Battle Map Series.
Okay. Remember to remove the turn. Oh yeah. I don't think it's relevant, but he did turn to Blue Tweezer. He did actually do that. Okay. So are you going to be tallying anybody?
No, you still have A. Do you want to tally with A?
Can I tally behind?
Yes, you have a minus modifier by 1,
Okay. But I get a +1 because he's veteran, so it's basically a straight roll.
right? Because it's
So I need a 3 or higher.
Tallying is target is behind the squadron.
Okay. 5. So he tallies. So he is A.
Okay. So Ali, so you have I have to which is that one again? Where's that?
A.
I know, but where's the marker?
Oh, it's under icons.
It's under icons. Okay.
Yeah, tally by yellow.
Got it. Tally by yellow, and that he's A.
Yep.
So yellow A has got me tallied. Well, that just can't suck enough. All right. So
Oh dear, oh dear.
I'm going to have to tally you. It looks like I have to fight my way into this one.
So do you, because the 109 has tallied, it's seen you, yeah? It's coming
Yep.
for you.
Yeah,
Do you have to tally him, or is it just a given?
I do not.
No.
But if I don't, he's going to jump me, and he'll be able to be the attacker.
Right. So you've got to tally him to
Yeah,
give you the advantage.
yeah, probably because I'm to tally that bomber right now. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd have to roll a 6, but I do get a +2. I need he's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away, and I have a +2 to my die roll. I gotta get a 6. I'd have to roll a 4 or higher to tally him.
So there's a
Ooh.
50-50 shot of tallying me.
And if I don't, then I have no tally anywhere. I'm probably just going to take on this 109 and try to just destroy it. I could use the victory points too.
Oh, so you're trying to tally the bomber or the Messerschmitt?
Yeah, I'm going to do the Messerschmitt, I think.
Right.
I'm going to go after him. So I need to roll a 3 or higher on this one. Right, because I am not veteran. I am. There's no other bonuses. I got to go higher. So here we go.
Oh,
Well, that's 2 dice. They're both 1, so I'll take it as a 1. No good.
Okay.
Well, no tally for me, and so tallies are done. So it's time to move.
Yep.
so
Yes,
you're just sort of hanging there.
Well, no, I've got to move. I got to move towards my vector.
But you haven't seen the 109.
I don't see anything.
Oh, dear.
I don't see anything. I'm still headed.
Ah.
My radar is still guiding me in. I'm telling him I don't see that. He says, "Hey, he's right in front of you." I'm telling him I don't see him. He's right in front of you.
He's got a Klingon ship.
I can't shoot him if I can't see him.
Oh.
Famous line from Band of Brothers.
Okay, so movement. So dog fights, we have one. So we need to roll to see who moves the dog fight. 1 to 3, it's me. 4 to 6, it's you. So I'll go ahead and roll. It is actually me. Because
Okay.
I'm the so I am going to move him down this way.
There you go. You're a quick learner.
So then it is after that it is escorts. I do have one escort still.
You do.
1, 2 bombers. You're not tallied on me anymore because of the fight,
Yeah.
correct?
So drop it on you. I have to actually tally you because we're in a dogfight.
Okay, so I can actually drop my
Drop
my
it on,
tally
yeah,
on the
and
bomber.
add it, and I need to add, and you're tallied on me. So our fighters are tallied on each other.
Okay, we'll just let it go right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know that we're tallied.
Yeah. So I go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2.
Yep.
Okay, and then
Now we have alerted fighters, which we are both alerted.
yeah, none of ours are unalerted anymore. So
Right. So now we go on speed, right?
no, lowest altitude.
Right. Well, we're both at the same altitude.
Nope, I got one down here.
Oh, you do. That one needs to move.
Okay, and so we're gonna go. Oh, he's on support, so he's trying to get up to recombine.
Okay, so he's head towards A.
Yep. So we will. So 1, 2.
Yep.
And then we'll just circle.
Okay.
And then this guy, since he's got a tally, he's got a turn, he's got to go 180.
Well, hold on. We're both alerted. We're both
Yep.
at the same altitude.
Oh, yeah.
Now we go to the
Speed, which is
basic speed.
you're the lowest, so you go first. I have a 5, you have a 4.
I do on my Spitfire.
Oh, your Spitfire. Oh, we both have the same. So then it's okay. I thought it was the Hurricane. Sorry.
It is a die roll.
Yep. So odds you, evens me. It's odds, so you go first. Which is probably not what you wanted.
It's probably not what I wanted. I'm going to go 1 and circle.
Okay. Circle 2, circle 3, correct? Is that kind of your idea?
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's my turn. So then I'm going to, oh my God, the kids are going to kill me.
Have you forgot to feed them?
That's 1, because 180 is 1 point.
Yep.
And then 2 is in there, and we're gonna have some fighting going on here.
We're going to have a head-on fight.
Yep. Okay, that's all the movement, and so then we're on to air combat. So let's go ahead and go with get the dog fight done here.
Okay.
So that's you and your Hurricane, right? Yep. So we'll bring up your Hurricane over here, if it's not interrupting your stuff. So
You're good.
okay. So back to the dogfight. It's as normal, but who gets to go first?
It's the turning, and we're both 5s, so it's odd even.
Okay, you go ahead and roll this one.
All right, so odd me.
Okay, evens me. Even. So I am the attacker.
You are the attacker on this one.
But it is a turn fight, so
It's a turn fight.
Yep. Okay, so get the air tables up. Okay, let's see here. So turning, that's not gonna. There's gonna be no modified for basic speed and turn values.
Correct.
Combat speed and turn value. One for each additional fighter. I don't have any, so there's nothing there. My squadron is veteran, so I get a +1.
+1, -1.
Unit is a flight, so we're back to 0.
Back to 0.
Neither of us are broken or disrupted.
Let me check my C, make sure. I don't think I am, but
I don't think that one is. Yeah.
nope.
Okay, but you do have the rigid doctrine, so we're back to -1.
Yep, -1, +1.
Yep, it's not a single aircraft, but you have the edge, so it's going to be 0 minus 0 +1.
Yep, you're up. So you roll on the +1.
Okay, +1, and I'm the attacker. So it is head on, so I get a -2.
Yep.
This guy does not have the expert.
I should be evading, but I'm not going to.
So -2 on this die roll. -2. That's it. -2 on the +1. Here we go. 7 is on the +1 is 1 loss.
Okay.
Oh, as soon as did we lose them again?
No, I got him. I got
Okay.
one.
Okay, so you got a loss. So now you go ahead and do your stuff. So you're on the 0.
I'm on the defender. -2 on the 0.
Oh wait, this isn't head on.
Oh, that is true.
So what did I roll? A 9.
Why isn't it head on?
Because we're in a dogfight.
We're in a turning dogfight.
Okay.
We will be on a head on next one. I got my next. So I have a 9. So actually, that would be 2 hits for you. 2.
Clone it and put it there.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm defending. Defender's evading. No bounce. No gyro. No weather. No left berry. No defense. I'm on the 0.
Yep.
With a roll.
Straight roll on a 0.
Jesus. 5.
Nothing.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the way it is going.
Dowding will not be pleased when you get home.
No, cannot shoot to save our lives. All right, here we go. So we're going to go ahead and do losses.
Yep. So I have a firepower of 1. I'm not an expert, so it's 1 plus. So this is for the first loss. 1 plus 3 is 4. So it's a straggler.
Okay, so let me see. This is flight C. Green has a.
If you flip, I wonder if you flip. I think if you flip the loss over, it's a straggler.
I don't think it is.
Oh no, it's probably under that same one though. Counters, combat.
Yeah, it's there.
Yep.
So let me get a light display up. Where's my green display? There it is. And I'm going to pull a fighter straggler and put it on C. Okay.
Okay.
Next guy.
Next die. Again, just a +1. Just +1. It's a 3, so no loss in this case.
Nothing on that one. All right.
Because you rolled less than the protection of the hurricanes, is that right?
Yep, that's correct. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm getting it.
Yep. Yes, you are.
Yep. Tweezer says something seems to be wrong with our damned aeroplanes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. I think it's just the one that's controlling them, to be honest with you.
I don't think Goering, as he said in the Battle of Britain film, says, I want a squadron or 2 of Spitfires. He's going, they're rubbish and hurricanes.
Yeah. Okay, so now cohesion.
Yes, cohesion. I'm rolling for C. C has got depleted ammo and a straggler. So I have not better, not green. Oh, wait, on the wrong one. Let's get on the right one. Cohesion. Okay. Losses. Total losses. Nothing. Not better, not green. Squad, I'm not the attacker. I have low, so I'm a -1 because I have low ammo.
Yep.
I'm a -1 here. Here we go. 2 dice. 7. We're okay.
You're
Oh.
okay.
Good.
Yep.
We're hanging in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so mine is so we'll go get my yellow sheet up here. I am basically just I'm veteran and I'm done. I like it. -1 +1. So I really like that, by the way. Nelly got her hair cut shorter, so she's showing it off.
I cut off 4 inches.
Okay, +1. It might make your headaches go away too, by the way.
Oh yeah.
+1 -1. I'm a straight roll with 2d6. And I get just a 7, which is just okay.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and go for this head-on one over here.
All right.
Air combat. So, oh, yeah. So this will be the Spitfire. So we need to pull your Spitfire card up over here. And if you need to adjust that and my 109s, and then we'll pull up the charts again for the air combat tables. Okay. So I am the attacker, and since it's air combat, I get to choose which one, correct?
You have no choice because it's head on. You have to go speed.
Okay, which is fine because I want to do speed because my speed. Oh, this is a Spitfire. They're exactly the same.
Yep.
I don't want to turn fight you.
No, you don't want to turn fight me.
Yeah. Okay, so neither of us have dive or climb markers. We're not bombs loaded, so that first part isn't going to make a difference. It's +1 is fighter squadrons. Nope. I am a veteran squadron.
Yep.
So that's +1.
+1.
-1. It is a flight, so back to zeros.
Back to zeros.
But it's -1 because defending is rigid. So +1, -1 again. Or yeah, I got +1, you got -1. Because you're rigid doctrine.
Yes.
You do not have the edge, so you do have to roll on the -1 this time.
Yep.
Okay, attackers, head to head. So I'm at a -2. And that's it. So, yep. So +1 on that -2 on the +1, 2d6. I have a 9. -2 is a 7.
Oh no, another
So
loss.
7 is 1 hit.
Could be a loss there. All right.
Yep. So now it's your turn.
All right. So head on -2.
Mm-hmm.
No bounce, no expert, none, nothing. -2 on the -1.
Come
Yep.
on, Mike.
Come on now.
Come on.
8 -2 is a 6.
Is nothing.
Oh, only just. Jeez.
Holy just.
Oh, I
Hey.
like Nelly's haircut, by the way. It looks good. It looks cute. Yeah, she just came down and showed me.
Oh.
It looks cute. Okay, so we have our losses. I don't have a loss, so let's do our loss. So my firepower is 1. Your protection is 4. I don't think I have anything on this because he's not the. Well, he might. Oh crap! I think I may have forgotten, but that's my fault. He's A, correct? Is he A?
Yeah.
Yes. So he is an expert. I probably had some rolls I missed, but that's okay. It is what it is.
You're doing all right, Tony. You don't need any other help.
Yeah,
Come on.
so I get 1d6, so I'll get a
+1.
losses +1. I get a +1. That's it because yeah, you don't have the H on your card, right?
Yep.
Nope. Okay. So +1, 1d6 +1. is a 6, so that is a hit.
It's a confirmed hit on green
Yep.
D. Confirmed D. Okay.
Okay, time for some cohesion. This might be it for me. We'll see what happens because I have a few more modifiers on this one.
Okay.
So cohesion, let's see. I'm a fighter. Okay. I have no losses. I am a veteran, so that's a +1, but I'm -2 for depleted, so I'm -2.
-1.
-1. Yeah. Thank you. -1. I get a 9 -1 is an 8. I am okay. So do you continue with the depleted or do you
Yeah.
just stay depleted?
You just stay depleted.
Okay, so you don't go any further than that.
Nope.
Okay. Okay, so now it's your turn to fly away.
So I'm going to take my cohesion. We've got a -1 for losses. Not veteran, not green. There's nothing else. No low ammo, none of that. I'm a -1. Oh boy. So 7 goes down to a 6 or disrupted. Disrupted.
Oh, Mike says I was the attacking side, so I was supposed to
Oh,
get
yes,
a
I just
+1 on
seen
the
that.
cohesion.
Yes.
It didn't matter. I was fine either way. So
True. All right, then Brits just cannot hold together.
This isn't our day, is it?
No, it isn't.
okay, let's hit one more turn and then I'll have to get lunch because I'll have to start resting up for the war room here.
Yeah, and I've got to eat as well. So
Yep. So we'll knock out one more turn. So
Well, that's probably going to take us a while. Okay, so
Yep.
one thing that we need to do is we have to decide right now.
Dogfight.
Dogfight right afterwards.
Yep, I'm gonna continue to dogfight.
Okay, I am not.
Okay, so it is speed plus a die roll. So I have a 6 or 7 because my speed is a 5 and +2 is a 7.
All right. My speed is a 5 +3
Is
is
an
an 8.
8. So the dogfight breaks off.
It does.
probably just as well.
Well, now I'm free to go after a bomber.
Yeah.
Okay. We're not on top of each other anymore.
Where'd you go?
Yeah.
The screen moved on me. Hold on. I'll just undo. There we go.
No, you're playing. Oh, there it is. It's back.
Yeah. Yep. There we go. Okay.
All right.
All right. Okay. So administration phase. Squadrons roll to escape. You don't have any.
Don't have any.
Change vectors. Escort mission markers on eligible squadrons. Nope.
And you know what? Vector's right here. No, where's my vector at?
It's underneath my. It's right here. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Okay. All right. That's where the vector is. Okay, I'll leave it where it is.
Oh, did we have to do the dogfight die roll for both of them?
Yes.
So we did one for one.
Yep. So now we'll do the other one that's up above.
Yep. So again, I am not going to, or I want to dogfight. So my speed is 5 plus 6 is 11.
Well. I don't think I can avoid it.
Is it because you have to be greater than me, right?
I think so, but which I'm not. So
yeah. So that one will be a dogfight, though. There we go.
We got into a dogfight.
Okay.
Just what you wanted, Mike.
Just what they wanted.
Oh, we have our aviation historian in. He's been watching for a bit silently. Very cool to see how this is evolved. Yeah, I agree with you. So Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Hi, Thomas. So, yeah, that stopped you going after them bombers, isn't it?
yeah, place remove flak barrages. Nope. So we are back to the next turn. So
And each, okay, so um, our guys in L8 have each other tallied.
okay. Yep.
Okay? And our dogfight, they have each other tallied.
Okay.
Okay?
So
It's time to tally.
okay. So you can drop them and look for something else, correct?
You could drop it, look for something else, or just maintain it.
Cons.
C doesn't have anybody tallied.
Oh yeah, my C doesn't have anybody tallied. Can he combine in a dogfight?
Yes, I think he can enter a dogfight.
Okay, so he's going to try to tally there.
Okay.
So I need a 6. So he definitely tallies you.
Okay.
So C is also a tally on you as well. A
Okay.
and C.
All right. Labels? No, icons. Tallied by yellow. C, you say?
Yes.
C it is. Okay. Oh, got rid of your other one.
Yeah, you probably have to do A and C, like A space C.
You're probably right. Probably right. Dang. Okay. Well, you tallied there.
I'm still tallied with C, correct?
Correct. So you go ahead. I'll put that on there.
Yep.
So D has got me there.
D, yeah, D has got you there.
And you're going to continue it, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
And
I am going to try to tally the Hankel Y,
okay. So you basically don't need much.
basically.
It doesn't rhyme with Winkle.
It doesn't. Go ahead. I've got you tallied.
Okay. So that's C and green.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, but then must hit the wrong button. Tallied by green. C. Okay, there we go.
All right. Tallies are complete.
Okay, so dogfight movement. So because we're on a movement, dogfights. So 1 to 3, it's me. 4 to 6, it's you. It is me.
Yep.
I think we're gonna go that way.
Okay.
Okay. So and then we do escorts, which I still have an escort.
Yep.
He's gonna move 2.
Bomber.
And then bombers, they're gonna move 2, 2, 2.
Now I have to move.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was a mistake on my part. That was a mistake. Oops. All right, we're gonna go here, here,
Okay. Then I get to follow you.
and we're climbing. You gotta change yours to a climb. Yeah, that was a big mistake.
All right. Everybody's oh yeah, I have this. I still have one guy to move. So that's C. Oh, he should have would have moved after the dogfight since he had him tallied?
He would have.
Okay. So he would have made it into here. So So
No.
yeah, 2 and then 3. So he's right here.
Oh yeah, he was right there.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah.
So 2 and then 3. Yep.
Yep.
And then does he combine right away? That's
That I'm not sure of.
I'm afraid, Thomas, me being here is not helping the British. So
It's not helping the kids.
okay. Is that going to be in? Okay. Okay. That's splitting. Oh, one split flights cannot reform into a squadron. Nope.
Okay, so you're just going to be an extra.
An extra one in there. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty cool. Anyways, because that'll help me out. That'll give me a modifier in there.
Yep.
Okay, so combat. Because everybody's moved now, so it's now to combat.
Has moved. We have a
Two
dogfight.
combats.
Yep.
Let's do the dogfight first.
Okay.
So that'll be my 109s versus your. That's a Spitfire, right?
Speedy, yep.
Okay, so we'll just do
Green
that.
Spit.
Okay,
That
so
is a D. So he's disrupted and has a loss. Oh boy. This is not going to go swimmingly.
oh dear.
okay, so it is dogfight, so it'll be a turn. Neither of us are climbing or diving. Because my main one is A. That's my main factor or attacker.
Okay. So your main guy is A, and we're to turn.
Yep. So, we roll to see who's the attacker, correct? Since-
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
The attack.
So odds are you, evens me. It's even, so I am the attacker.
All right.
Okay, so it's a turn, so it's 5 to 6.
Yep.
So
You're a -1. I'm a +1.
yep, +1.
For
minus
each
1.
additional fighter in the fight. For
Yep.
each additional fighter, squadron, or flight. So you get a +1. So we're down 0-0.
Yep. Squadron is veteran, so -1 +1.
So you're a +1.
And unit is a flight, not a squadron.
So we're back to 0-0.
So we're back to zeros.
I'm
You are
rigid.
disrupted, right?
I am disrupted and rigid.
Okay, so that's going to be a -2 +2.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay, and you
dear.
don't have edge. So
Nope.
okay, attack die roll. Not head to head. I think I have an expert. Let me check on that real quick. Yellow. Yeah, I have an expert. So +1 to my die roll. That's it.
+1 on the 2.
+1 on the +2. Okay, here we go. That is a 4 on the 2, so that's nothing. So no hits this time.
Wow, it's about time.
You sure, Tony?
Hello. You didn't hit my button to roll?
I think I did this time.
yeah, you're using Mike's dice.
Okay, so I've got head on no, defender, evading no, bounce, no, expert, no. I got nothing.
Nope. So you're straight on the -2.
Yep, here we go.
Come on.
Oh,
Yes.
Woo!
Yes, about time.
That is 3 losses.
No, that's 2 losses.
2 losses. Yeah,
Oh, 2 losses?
12.
I must have been looking at the wrong chart. minus 2 is a 12. Oh, okay. I was looking like 13, 14. But I guess
if you want us to have 13, 14, that's fine.
no. I'm okay with that. So
I could take an additional one just because you're a great guy.
okay, no, we're gonna go with 2. So I got 2.
So you're telling me you're not a great guy.
Yes.
Okay. All right, so we're not expert. None of this stuff's going to matter. It's straight +1 on my die roll 2 times.
Okay.
Here we go. The first one is a 5's a hit. Second one's a 5's a hit. Shoot 2 of them down.
Oh, yes. Go for it.
Teach you.
One too many. One.
Get them Brownings into them.
Now they're going to break.
They probably will, actually. A will. Oh, they got to go in between the 2, don't they? They have to be put evenly, right?
Yes, they have to be done evenly.
Okay, so that's A and C. Okay.
Oh, righty then.
Finally.
Okay. So my cohesion. Let's see what happens with my cohesion. You're right. Once we started getting into this, it's a lot faster.
Yeah. Once you kind of know all the stuff, it plays pretty fast.
Okay. So we'll do A first. So I have a -2. Plus, I'm gonna have to write these down because it's a crap ton of them. So -2 for losses, +1 for veteran. I am the attacker. That's a +1. Just adding them all up. I am depleted, so that's another -2.
I believe you're at -2.
Yep, -2. And here we go. -2 on 2d6. 8 -2 is a 6, so he is broken.
So he's going.
Let me.
He was already
disrupted. He's disrupted. Sorry, he's disrupted. He's disrupted. Okay, so now I got to do C. And
that was D. You put that on.
No, I put that on A.
A, yeah.
I did A first.
Got you.
So now I'm on. I should be on C now. Yep, I'm on C. Okay. So C, 1 loss. So -1. I'm veteran +1, so that's negated. I'm the attacking side, so that's +1. Only low ammo, so that's -1, so that's nothing.
0.
So 0, yep. So 2d6 on a 0.
Nice slow one.
11. So we're good to go there.
All right. So now we're taking a look at my guy.
Yep.
Who is a D. D on the green. All right. So we have a total losses for D. That's a -1 for losses. It's a -1 for. I should have. What happened? I should be low ammo with these guys.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. You just forgot to put it on last time.
There we go. So low ammo. So okay. So let's go back. I am -1 for losses, -1 for low ammo, -1 for disruption. That's what I have. -3.
What does it say disrupted on
Yeah, the disruption doesn't do anything.
No.
Oh, okay. So -2.
Yeah, -2.
5. It's still a
You're broken.
goodbye. It's going.
Oh.
Oops.
So he's headed back to return to base.
I'm going to do that. Hang on.
You can just right-click the intercept and change the mission.
Yeah. I can also clone and bring one down.
Yeah, it works either way.
There we go. All right, this is not going very well.
We've got one more fight here.
Yeah, I have a feeling this might be a concede after this one because.
Yeah, we might call. Yeah, we'll probably call it after this. So, Okay, charts, air combat. So I am the attacker because I've tallied.
Yeah, we got to check. Oh, yeah, he's alerted, so there's going to be no bounce, right?
Yeah, no bounce. But we both have climb markers.
We both have climbs.
Yeah. So this will be, let's see, that's a hurricane. So your hurricane speed is a 4. Mine's a 5.
Choice.
So yeah.
So you get your choice. You can go turn or speed.
I'm going to do speed.
Okay.
Okay. So we start off with it's your -1, I'm +1.
You know what? I meant. Did I mess up? Why is D? That guy's D, and this guy down here is. Oh, I'm looking at your. This guy's D. That's why do I have 2 Ds? This guy should be B.
What are you talking about? Your hurricane's a C.
Oh, C. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Okay, so it's -1 +1 to start off with. We both have climb markers on us. So that means you're a -2 and I'm a 0.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, because it's 2 differential.
Okay.
I need to pull up my C thing here just to see. So I'm just veteran. Okay. No additional flights. I am a veteran, so that will give a +1 to me. So I'm +1, and so you're -3.
Good grief.
No, hold on. You're not doing this right.
Okay, yeah, there's something wrong here. I'm confused on something.
Okay, so
Okay, I got it. Well, no.
let's start it. Let's start again. You're doing a speed.
Okay, yep. So it's -1 for you, +1 for me. Because I'm a 5 speed, you're a 4 speed.
Okay. So and we're both climbing, so we both have that -1 for climbing.
Yeah.
So-
So that makes it just it cancels it out, right?
Well, exactly. So you're a +1, I'm a -1.
Okay, because it's different. Okay.
So,
Veteran.
Additional fighters, no.
Nope.
Veteran, yes.
So
You're
that's
a
+2.
I'm a -2.
-2. There we go. Yeah, that whole -1 thing, I added it to both. Never mind. It was wrong.
Okay,
it is a
so-
flight, not a squadron.
Okay, so we're back to 1.
+1, -1.
Yep.
Disrupted or
disrupted.
broken.
I'm
Don't
not.
think you. I'm not either.
Okay, so we're still
Double
at
checking
+1,
here.
-1. I'm at rigid, +2, -2,
Mm-hmm.
and an edge. You're a +2.
Yep.
I'm
So
a
you're going to
-1.
be on -1. I'll be on +2.
Yep.
Okay. It's not head to head. I don't have an expert, so it's going to be a straight roll on a +2 for me.
Okay.
I got a 7 on a +2 is a 1 hit.
Okay, and I have just a straight roll on the -1.
Yep.
Nothing.
Oh, good.
Okay. So we have to roll. So basically, I need to pull this up just a little bit. Loss is in cohesion. He's not the expert one, so it's a straight roll of a 1 plus whatever the die roll is.
Yep.
It's a legit hit.
That'd be a loss.
So that bump you up to 2. No, that's
Which one? And a straggler.
yeah. So that's C for you. Yep. Okay. So go ahead and roll for your cohesion.
Yep. So I gotta get to the cohesion. Cohesion. So I'm gonna roll 2 dice and Total squad loss is a 1 for that, -1 for loss, -1 for low ammo, and that's everything. I have a -2.
Yep.
Oh, 7. He would stick around.
Yep. And then I would do mine. So I have total losses. I think I have 1. So I'm yellow in this BC. Yeah, I have 1 loss. So -1 for the loss, but I am veteran, so that cancels that one off. But I'm -1 for low ammo, which I've got it. -1 for low ammo. And so it's just -1. 2d6 -1. Ooh, 3. Oh, he's broken and going home.
Oh,
Hi. Well, now that makes it interesting.
Return to base. Oof. That didn't go where I planned it. Honestly.
there is hope.
You were supposed to head home.
I know. Well, now I'm wondering if I should stick around.
Oh. Well, so I have to escape, or are you going to let me head home? Because we're done with combat.
I'm going to let you head home.
Okay, so we'll pull him off the map here. He's off the map.
It's up to you. Do you want to continue this fight, or you want to call it?
Oh, we'll call it. We'll call it because I want to get into some other stuff, and I have a feeling it. I don't know. Oh yeah, I would let you go home too.
I'm depleted, so yeah. So if I went home here, then I'm looking at this guy being depleted. The chance of him getting any kind of success with all these, you have 3 left. You have
Yep.
one that could be able to act in. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know if I would be able to do it. We'll call it. We'll call it here. That was a good learning game. We got to see
Yep.
a lot.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I mean, and now I've got the basics down.
How are yours? How many losses did you have?
Let's see. Yellow. I ended up with 2 losses.
Just 2?
Just 2.
Okay, so that was 3 points worth of losses,
Yep.
and you've got 3 points of losses on me. So we're a wash.
Yep.
Very interesting.
So most likely, at least 2 of the bombers would have gotten off for sure.
Yeah, which would put you at 12.
Mm-hmm.
And then the question is, could I get enough on that last one to pull out a draw? Maybe. Interesting.
Yep.
Okay. Very cool.
Yep. So nope, it's all cool, and yeah, I got to get some food here because
I don't know if I've got enough time to cook something now, you rotters.
Hey, we
All right,
tried.
Dan.
So, well, I want to thank everybody. I'm going to cut this short as quickly as we can because I'm hungry. Thanks everybody for coming out. Appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Ruff, I hope you enjoyed it.
I did actually.
So
I'm hating myself, but I did. Yeah.
All righty then. Well, I guess we'll have to get you involved in the next one. We add a little bit more to it.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Get him in charge of some flights or so, and so he can go through
Yep.
it. So
Exactly.
And Mike, thank you for teaching me this. It's been on my list to learn. So now it's somewhat learned, and I can expand off of that. So we'll do
Awesome.
that. Yep. Thomas, see you in an hour.
Yeah, in and out.
Yep.
Okay.
Guys,
Thanks a lot, guys, and we'll talk to you guys later.
See you all.